So wards are used for many different purposes to elect city councilors, but that's also, according to Justin, how the Board of Education is organized. It's, according to the librarians, it's also how the library board is organized. What are all the different ways that wards are used? Is that it, or are there more different ways that you guys use those types of separations?
Well, it is primarily, like you said, it's used to select your ward representatives, but it is used for all of our city boards and commissions. Almost all of our commissions do have ward representatives, but then a lot of our commissions also have at-large positions, so that there's people who aren't necessarily in a specific ward. But I think in order to have everybody represented and everybody's voice heard, it's always good to have whatever the commission may be, whether it's planning commission, school board, arts commission, beautification board, to have somebody from every ward represented, so that every part of the city has a voice on all the commissions.
Yeah.
But that's primarily what the wards are used for.
Now, these positions, they're appointed by
The council.
the council? Okay, so
For the most part.
Or the mayor. There are a
there's
few that are
have
appointed by the mayor.
Yeah.
okay, gotcha.
Yes.
So when you guys are appointing is that like a debate that y'all sit around a table and have, or is it just kind of like you have somebody in mind and you just talk to them about it and they say yes or no? How does the process of appointing someone to a ward-specific position?
Well, we open the positions up at council, and then people are asked to submit their letters of interest and resumes for whatever the position might be that they're interested in. We make those public. They're all on our website as well. And then people submit the restaurant. And I will say, when I first got on council in 2014, there wasn't near as many people who were wanting to serve on commissions. It was more of a go out and find somebody to want to participate. Now, almost every single position that we open up, it is not uncommon for us to have 2 or 3 applicants for each position, and we conduct interviews. We conduct interviews with the candidates, with everybody. We talk to everybody, and then we talk to each other and decide who we think is going to best serve in that position. So that's kind of how it works, and then we appoint them at council.
Yeah. What are you thinking about when you're thinking about, okay, this position, let's say like the beautification board, and you've got a ward-specific person that you have to appoint, right? Like, what's going on to make sure that you're finding somebody that you think is good for the role and good for the ward?
Well, I think most oftentimes people apply for the boards that they feel like suits their skill set. So somebody who has an expertise in landscape design would probably apply for something like the beautification board, whereas someone who has skills in arts might gravitate toward the arts commission. So you typically get people applying for boards that fit them, or that they have an interest in. And then some of the boards actually have kind of requirements for things that are necessary in order to apply. There's a couple of boards where like you need to have skills in engineering or architecture.
Okay, so there's some type of requirement,
Right.
qualification.
And that's part of the setup of that organization through the Constitution. So those things are kind of put in place outside of our control. But then people apply for things that they feel like they're interested in and they feel like they fit.